Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 55 of Darwell20's FTB Skies Let's Play series, where as you can see, this little farm is doing pretty good. As I sit here, you can just see like Enderman and those other things popping into existence and despawning and popping back in and getting destroyed. And basically, it's doing exactly what I want it to do. Yeah, they show up and then they die. And that works for me. If we fly down here, every now and then one happens to spawn like right near the edge, and I have to, prune them. But it's working out really well, actually. As you can see, like just everything's going smoothly. No complaints, no issues. Everything is cool. Um, with that said, I also found that there's a lot of leather and iron gear showing up in here, so I added those to the filter. And as such, I think it's actually improved my chances of getting good stuff showing up in the chest alone. So I've got also found some purple starting to show up, which is cool. But we've got, the occasional, not exciting item, but pretty good, actually. I'm going to pop home. I'm 99.9% sure that will not run when I'm not there, even if I chunk load it, because even though it's going to be chunk loaded, there won't be a player nearby, so I'm pretty sure there won't be any mob spawns, right? Am I correct about that? I think. So let's toss yoinks, all this cool stuff in here. Look at all this fanciness. So salvageable results will be anywhere from 3 to 12 Godforged Pearls, and the same for Arcane Sands, because we got about 3 purples and 3 oranges. And we wound up with 10. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. So how are we for Godforged? Oh, 19! We did it! We're done! We did it! RNG worked in my favor. And we now have 16 Godforged Pearls, which is cool. We've got 3 remaining. So that means that farm worked out for me. So the idle farm, that's the way you do it. I think that's a good play. It's not crazy fast. I probably idled there for about half an hour. Yeah, that's probably accurate. I could probably even check. When did I So let's see, it's that, and then that, and then that, and then that. All right, so I'm going to say I idled there for about 45 minutes, actually. So yeah, 45 minutes I was idling, give or take, and I got about 6 or 7 drops that were named out of that time. And that's from the time I stopped recording the last episode to starting to record this episode. Because as you guys know, I sometimes record in bulk. So yeah, that's what's up. Boop. Look at this, creative source jar. That's cool. Beans. I'll take it. So we got our creative source jar, and now we can move on to the next quest, which I've already started adding to my to-do list up here. So, speaking of creative source, we need to get some Wixie charms and some Drigme charms. Let's see what we've got by way of those things. We have a Whisperwig charm, but we don't have the other 2. So we're going to need Wixie and Drigme. Wixie and Drigme. So we have Drigme shards, which is cool. Wixie, on the other hand, will be a little bit trickier. So a Wixie charm. Right, we need Wixie shards. Shady Wizards actually trade them. That's neat to know. Okay. Look at all the Mage Bloom we've got. That's spiffy. That little automation worked out pretty good, huh? Let's put you away for the time being. So we've got Drigme shards, right? We only need 1 of these each? Yes. All right, so let's look into the book for ours. So we need the Worn Notebook. Let's figure out where we can get what we need to get here. So we need Wixies. I don't think we've seen those in any of our things. So we're going to have to... So let's do Villager. Right? We've got a couple... Do we have any of the shady? Yeah, so we have a couple shady traders. Let's see what we can get here. You've got the Echo Shards. And if you give them a Starbuckle Charm, they'll give it the... So emeralds get Ghost Weave. Let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, try to upgrade these guys. So he should upgrade now to Journeyman. Cool. Cool. All right. And he should upgrade now? Oh, I guess one more. Now he's an expert. Okay. Drigme shards. Well, that's cool. Do you stack Drigmes? You do. And Wixie shards. Nice. That's what's up. And now he'll be a master. And that's super cool. And wasn't there a recycle button for these guys? I forget. But hey, either way, we got what we're after. And that's pretty cool beans. That's pretty cool beans. And I might. Let's see. You just need, if I did this, and then stackish of them. Cool. Alright, he's no longer interested in that trade, but we could also do this trade again. Sweet. I'll just get both of these guys leveled up, right? He's actually not interested in that trade anymore. Do we have any more Wilden Horn? We have enough. I could do this trade for. And then he's gonna boop up again. Well, that's funny. The same tablet, but different costs. There we go. And now we can get some Starbuncle shards. That's cool. And that gets me up to a master for him. Right, so now we have 2 master Shady Wizards. Works. 100% works. And we have all the different kinds of shards we might want. So I'm cool with that. Now, let's get the Wixie and the Drigme charms, okay? So, we're going to need any kind of fish, wheat, apple, carrot, and any seed. So, fish. Raw fish of some kind. That works. Raw cod. Wheat. And we need seeds as well, so we might as well do that. Apple. Carrot. Seeds. And then 3 source gem. Now, is it you guys over here being all, huh? And then I might as well throw Lapis on these guys. Are you close enough to this guy to do the thing? Where did my creative source container go? That's concerning. I'm feeling like it didn't drop something. Like it didn't fall into the void, I know that much. Also, my magnet's on, so I should have magneted it up. I feel like the creative source thing may not have a item drop. Let's figure that out in a minute. So Drigme goes there. And that should be cool for Drigme shards. Okay. Sweet. That looks good to me. Now let's find out if my theory is correct about that creative source jar. So I'm going to cheat this back in. And then we're going to find out if my theory is correct. Right? So do you not have an item drop? Because it's very possible that because it's a creative mode only item, Ars Nouveau did not give it a item drop. So yeah, it's not dropping. Now, out of curiosity, if I use a diamond pick, same deal. So it doesn't have an item drop. So Buyer beware. Is that noted on the quest somewhere? No, 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 no notes. No notes that say don't break. So I'm going to say that I'm going to call that not something you would expect to happen, and I'm going to say that it's okay for me to give me one back, right? I think you guys would agree. I'm going to plop it down right there, and then we will just take ourselves out of JEI cheat mode, and then we'll just have to deal with the fact that we're in, cheat mode for at least the rest of this episode. So we'll just have to take my word for it that I'm not cheating. I'm just giving myself back that creative source jar because it doesn't have a item drop. Okay, so that has me completing this dude. Sweet. Okay, now for the Wixie shards, we are going to need any sapling, emerald, brewing stand, and crafting table. So emerald, brewing stand, crafting table, and a sapling. If I were to stand here, ambient villager mute, that works for me. Sweet. And that is a Wixie charm. Quest complete. Now from Botania, we've got this delightful little thing, the fruit of the Gassalia, that guy. We're going to have to just hand that in, which is a bummer, because there's no other way for me to get another one. Like, that is it. Once you get one, you're done. Like, no more. So that is gone forever now. But I wasn't exactly using it, so I'm okay with that. Not a big deal. So the Charm Talisman, the Time Torch from Forcecraft, and the Glacio Ice Shard Ore are going to be the next few that we're going to have to deal with. Also, by the way, how's this doing? Just fine. Just fine. And the reason I asked that is because we're going to have to go to Glacio, I suspect. Now, this is a Tier 1 rocket, right? Let's look at Ad Astra. Let's look at getting to Glacio. To the moon, surviving Mars, the hot planets. Okay. So if I wanted to get a rocket Tier 2, that's going to need some Desh blocks, right? Tier 3 rocket needs some Ostrom, which I'm going to assume we don't have any of, right? Correct. Okay. So we're going to need a Tier 2 rocket using some Deshed. Okay. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe, right? We're going to need the rocket nose cone. Okay. We're going to need the rocket fins, which realistically just need a hammer. And is it just steel ingots? Okay, and then while we're at it, we can do some Deshed tanks. I feel like 10's the number I need there. Are we having trouble making buckets? Didn't I say make buckets? Okay. Okay. So pour these. That's right. We need this dude. I might autocraft some of this stuff for the next couple tries, but for now we can make it in enough of a bulk that I think we're cool. Okay. So that in here should go like this, this, these dudes, and that. Tier 2 rocket. Nice. Okay. So plant down your Tier 2 rocket. And I guess we're heading to Mars today. Is that an assessment that I think we can go with? I would say yes. So if I got some buckets and we scooped them in there, and I'm going to put my Tier 1 rocket into my AE system. Boom, boom, boom. So we've got return fuel. We're going to want a launch pad to bring back with us, right? Launch pad, bing, bang, boom. We're going to want fuel to get back, because I would like to launch this guy back and have, well, maybe. We're going to want a receiver so we can teleport back, right? We're going to want a flux point so that we that. And then, yeah, I can't imagine anything else we super need right now. So let's launch it off. Yeah, works for me. Put you guys away. Nothing cool. Here goes. Tier 2 rocket launch. Nice. So and while I'm in space, I think I can look at the solar system map and decide where Glacio is. Because I don't know where Glacio is. I forget. So we're going to figure that out together. But I'm assuming what means is I have to get to like the Tier 3 or 4 rocket so that we can get to Glacio. And then we still touch their ore there, probably with a digital miner, and we're cool. Right? So in the solar system, there's Earth, Mars, and the sky's end. I'm guessing I can't see. This might be Glacio out here or something along those lines. But we're going to have to go to Mars because that's all I have access to at the moment, right? So let's just go to Mars itself, not orbit, not space station, right? Mars. All right, I probably want... I knew I needed oxygen. What are you talking about? Dyer forgot about oxygen and, thermal and all that stuff. No, you're crazy. Dyer knew I know what I'm doing. I knew I needed oxygen on Mars. I didn't forget a spacesuit. Come on, stop making up stories. Speaking of, where'd my boots go? Oh, for whatever reason, they didn't go there. Okay. Slot memory settings. Boop. Probably because they're named. Yeah, because they got mythicized. That's probably why. Yep. Hello. Hello, Mars. With your cool little dudes. What's up, Martian Raptors? Alright, if you want to attack me, that's cool. You're free to make bad decisions, Raptors. One of these days I'll play a mod pack where the mobs are like, yeah, his armor and weapon is such that I don't want to mess with him. I know. That's not normally how things work. So we're on the Martian polar caps, by the way. That's where we are currently stationed. Let's plop this guy down. Let's get our Tier 2 rocket out of here. We'll leave that lander there for... Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, and then you can be labeled as Mars. And then you can have some snow back. Sweet. All right, so now to and from Mars, no problem. What we're probably going to want is our digital miner, if we have it. Oh, good, we do. An Ostrom ore, right? So if we F3H that guy, it's Forge Ores Ostrom. There it is at the bottom of the block tags. Forge Ores Ostrom. So config, new filter, tag, Forge Ores Ostrom. Save. I can probably delete these two because we don't need them so much right now. Negative 64 to plus 150. I'm at 104, so that's probably pretty good. Radius of 32. And let's make sure that Silk Touch is on and start. With a little bit of power. Sweet. And now we'll get Ostromore. Cool. So let's come back in a minute when this is done mining, and then we'll process it, and that'll be cool. Okay, just a few minutes later, and look what we've got going on. All kinds of Ostrom ore. That works for me. Yoink. Home we go now. All right, so put away some junk and get out this dude. Works. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably process it through here, but that just feels slow and unnecessary. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is probably just... I could probably just smelt it, right? What? Like, if I smelt it, it turns into an ingot. I could enrich it, and then that would turn it into 2 dust. Right? And then we yoink. And I'm assuming you're super fast, right? Yes, good. Cool. A little power choky, but not too bad. And now we're good. Hooray! And we've got Ostrom for days. 896 of them. Sweet. So now I can make a tier 3 rocket. Yes? And I'll leave the tier 2 rocket on Mars. And I'll leave a few Ostrom more hanging out because I forgot to smelt that stack and I don't care. So with that said, now we can make a tier 3. I can also get a little bit more oxygen for my spacesuit. Hooray. So now if I want a tier 3 rocket, we will want this dude. And that's just going to be a bunch of Ostrom things, right? So again, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to have a couple more of these, because I know I'm going to need at least one more in the future, right? You. We're going to want a set of you. We're going to want a set of you. There you go. Having just a bulk of those items is fine. And then I'm thinking we're going to want 13 of these in total, right? 3 for this one. And 10 for these guys. Cool. And that should be enough. Look, it's doing some kind of cool particle effects while it's in the middle of crafting. That's kind of neat. Hey, prepare for danger. I'm always prepared for danger. He says as he's not at all prepared. So a landing pad or whatever, a launch pad, is that what it's called? Launch pad. And then some more buckets. Where are all my buckets going? That is an answer I do not have. An extra little bit of fuel never hurt nobody. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Cool, cool, cool. And a receiver. And a flux point thingy. And we're good to go. Launch! Alright, off to the next planet. I'm not entirely sure. But I know we're going to want a tier 4 rocket now. Okay, that's going to be this guy. And that's going to need calorite, which I'm pretty sure is found, like, on the other planets. I might have to guess. But I'm pretty sure, like, Mars or Venus has those, right? I should have looked at the book before I launched off, I guess. Oh well. Okay, so now solar system. I'm going to head for Mercury. Not Mars, right? Mercury or Venus, right? And I'm going to assume that once I get the tier 4 rocket, I can then go anywhere. So let's head for Mercury and land on that bad boy. Because, I mean, how cool of a planet is Mercury? Like, Mercury is just cool, man. I'm sorry. I'm just spouting facts here. I was going to want to go somewhere, Mercury versus Venus, I think it would be fun to be on Mercury. I mean, you know, assuming a protective spacesuit and all. But, like, the sun taking up a majority of the sky sounds super cool. Just saying. So you, Mercury. Cool. And now I should be able to get, I'm assuming, forge ores, calorite, second one from the top there. Eat and start. 2 mine, 0. Ooh, that's not good. Does calorite not exist on Mercury? Now that you can fly to Venus and Mercury, your new goal is to gather enough calorite to build the ultimate rocket. Yes, but you're trying to tell me calorite doesn't exist here. Did I run into this problem before? Negative 64 to 150, right? You don't go any lower than that, do you? Nope, 64 is as low as you go. That tag of calorite seems right. We could go to Venus and see if calorite's there. That might be the course of action for us. So let's do this. Let's get another receiver, right? We should be able to launch straight from here to Venus. I don't see why not. So all I would probably want is another launch pad. Okay. Not forget. Fuel up. Okay. We'll go straight from here to Venus. And we'll see if Venus has fuel. I like that plan. Should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Goodbye, Mercury. We hardly knew you. Venus? There we go. Looks like some bad guys over there. Some kind of stuff, right? Slowing down a little bit as we come in. Oh, that's cool. Look at all the cool stuff, right? All right, so once again, we will boop, boop. We will do you. We will do you. We'll call you Venus. I do like how it definitely feels like I'm falling faster than normal. Like just a little bit faster than normal. It's cool. Cool. Super cool. Digital miner. Do we got calorite here? Start. Aha, there we go. Calorite ore. Nice. All right, so while that's mining, I can probably do a little bit. You know what? I need another flux point now. I get 10 more for future use? I can. And calorites are coming. All right, so what's this stuff all about? Oh, that's right. I remember you guys. High grow. What's up, guys? How are you? I think they're piglin equivalents. Venetian piglins. Think there's any good loots in here? Anything's possible. They're gonna be super grumpy when I do this. Told you they'd be super grumpy when I did that. Don't get grumpy at me. Do you have any idea how OP my armor is? No, it looks like pretty vanilla drop type stuff. Like, nothing jump. I would expect that, you know, there would be something on there if there was gonna be. Yeah. Those are 4. I have a few. Yeah, now they're totally craftable. Okay. So, you, sir, should be spitting out lots of calorie ore. Let's come back. One's done. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think it's probably wrapping up point episode anyway. So let's wrap up here. We will come back next time. I will process this ore. Same deal that I just did a second ago with the other ore, right? I will enrich it into calorite dust and then smelt it into ingots. I will probably craft the tier 4 rocket. When we come back next episode, we will launch it to Glacio, get the ice that we need, and then we're going to be cool. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.